Hey everybody, we have some breaking news. GOA has uncovered another backdoor gun control thing that the ATF's trying to do, and you're going to want to sit by and watch this. I'm going to put this on the screen right now. I got these documents from the GOA, and this is an internal posting for a detail opportunity. It's a chance to go and do another job somewhere else on location to get a little break of what you're doing. And it says the Office of Enforcement Programs and Services is seeking GS-13 volunteers, that's a federal pay grade, for a 120-day remote detail to the National Tracing Center Division Law Enforcement Support Branch. On January 10th, this was posted, and it says, EPS is soliciting the assistance of 5 GS-13 employees who are interested in a remote 120-day detail to the National Tracing Center Division Law Enforcement Support Branch. Candidates may be from the following job series: IOI, which is the Industry Operations Investigator from the ATF, an IOI supervisor, or the IRS, and must be familiar with the business functions of a federal firearms licensee and out-of-business record processing procedures. This is the same out-of-business records that they just told us that they have almost 1 billion transactions recorded. The mission of the National Tracing Center Division is to accurately and efficiently conduct firearms tracing and associated programs and processes for international, federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies to provide investigative leads. The NTC has 3 branches: Firearms Tracing Branch, Law Enforcement Support Branch, and Tracing Operations and Records Management Branch. Selected applicants will oversee the implementation of a new internal NTC procedure, conduct research, draft and send field referrals on non-responsive trace requests, interact with affected field division offices where non-respondent FFLs are located, and generate certified notification letters to affected FFLs. Duties will include monitoring the status of field referrals, managing administrative duties to ensure responses received from active licensees are coded accordingly, coordinating the initiating and retrieval of GCA business records from FFLs that have ceased operations or gone out of business without forwarding firearms records to ATF or OOBRC in Martinsburg, West Virginia. This detail is scheduled to begin February 1st and run concurrently for 120 days. So it's going on right now. Applicants must have a current performance appraisal of at least fully successful. Applicants cannot be the subject of a current or pending Office of Professional Responsibility and Security Operations or Office of Inspector General investigation, subject to a pending review by the Professional Review Board, or have received a suspension of 5 days or more within the past 2 years. Interested applicants must submit a resume to ensure that they qualify for the detail. A personnel action notification will be executed for those selected to document service time in the respective EPS position. Interested volunteers should forward their resume, blah, 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 blah. What is this in plain speak? The ATF has created a detail of a bunch of inspectors and investigators that are going to go around looking for a specific issue. Old trace requests that were not responded to. Trace requests is when a firearm is on the scene and they run the records to see if it's a crime gun. They want to see who it comes back to. I've talked about that numerous times on my channel. But if you do not respond to one single trace request as an FFL, they will pull your license. That's right, failure to respond to a trace report request within 24 hours is grounds to have your FFL revoked. Now you got to ask yourself, why is this an issue right now? Well, they just got caught with their hand in the cookie jar about all of these records that they have turned into a de facto registry. And how do you add all of those? Remember the amount of numbers that they've gotten over the periods of a couple of years? Well, this is how they're doing it. They're going to go around the country and either find more out-of-business FFLs and get their records, or put FFLs out of business if they didn't respond to a trace request within 24 hours, and have more out-of-business records as easy as that. This is a 120-day detail focused on retrieving out-of-business records that they didn't know these FFLs went out of business, or revoking a license from an FFL and making them go out of business, thus getting more out-of-business records. Well, we know what it is. It's a registration. And what follows registration in every country that's ever had one, in every stop throughout the history of this earth, is confiscation. And if you remember, not too long ago, Joe Biden was in the Rose Garden saying that he was going to crack down on rogue gun dealers. This is what he was talking about. This is exactly what they're trying to do right now. So I want to thank the GOA for getting me this information. This detail is now in day 4. This is going on right now. So if you are an FFL that went out of business and didn't tell the ATF, you're going to want to know that they're probably going to come see you so they can get your records. And if you happen to be an FFL that didn't respond to a trace request within 24 hours, your license is in jeopardy right now. So please do me a favor, everybody. More people need to see this. I'm going to ask you to please hit the thumbs up on this video, like it, and please share it with everybody you know. Share it in forums, share it on Reddit, however you need to get it across to this great land. More people need to be aware that this is happening right now, because this is another overreach by the ATF, the unelected bureaucrats who are trying to take away the Second Amendment in any administrative way they can. But our rights are given to us by our Creator. The ATF doesn't give them to us. Let me know what you think about this witch hunt down below. And if you're an FFL, in business, out of business, be aware. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. A gun on your hip is more effective than a cop on the phone. And this is every single day, there's more bad news about the ATF. Take care, everybody.